Greetings, I am Lies, and I use she, her.
And I am Scandal, and I use they, them.
And let's play a game together!
Yeah. All
right.
right.
So we have started booking through this, and we are just getting flashbacks and or memories to a thing, and we're going to see how that goes. But in the meantime, Azami is having her own deep, profound sharing experience of...
pretty much.
Yes.
It may seem strange to a young girl like you, but once you've lost someone, you'll understand. There is a far-off look in her eyes. I'm sure you know what you're talking about, but at this rate, I might get home faster by walking. Do you think we'll get there by dawn? Carve it into your soul! The speed limit for scooters is 30 kilometers per hour.
We're not even going that fast.
Following traffic laws is a part of my credo.
Isn't riding tandem against the law, too?
That rule is for humans. Birds are light, so one or two more doesn't stop the brakes from working. We're fine like this.
But I'm not a bird. And so we putted along at Azami's hyper-cautious speed. By the time we got to my house, it was almost light out. I was so tired. I wish the bike could have carried me home like I carried home Mr. Nanaki. But I almost fell off. It's a long time until the semester starts, and I still have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job since I have the chance. Okay, so as far as I can tell, there's nothing different that ever happens in that arc, except that Azami either gets back together with him or doesn't.
Yep.
And if you hit that ending, who knows what happens with the fulfilled promise one?
I have no clue. It is up to you. I do not know what you're supposed to do. It might just be, again, if you can't ever fail, it's going to loop around and do what it needs to. Part
of me wants to get the job and make choices we didn't make, so we get to see them.
Because
there were a couple options in there.
Like what?
One of them was give the job to Ryuta or not, but it was also
I mean, I've seen that one. That's specifically for Ryuta's ending.
Right, but I haven't seen that one.
Okay.
I was just saying, and I know there's one or two other choices in there as well. We can just blaze through it and see it.
I'm sure, if you want.
All right, let's get a job.
All right, getting a job.
Or at least see what happens if we choose things
differently. The other
reason
also that I'm not super interested is because it takes a lot of time.
It does, which is why
I'm really kind of like, I don't want to, yeah, wait a minute.
I think I saw a flyer at the station hiring high school students over the summer. It was the cafe, right?
Right?
Right? I think it was. It's beautiful in here.
Oh, my.
You're so cute.
Pardon me, miss, but we're not open yet. If you could come back at noon...
Oh, sorry. I just walked in. I was here to ask about the job. The proprietor of the cafe is an extremely elegant parakeet. A true gentle bird, without a doubt. This must be what people mean when they refer to a mature attractiveness. Calls them old thoughtfully.
Yes.
All the students at school are young and hyper, and the most dignified birds there are the teachers. I might like older birds.
Oh, is that right? Forgive me.
I
am called Urushihara Kenzoburo.
I also want to see your portrait.
I am the owner of the Torimi Cafe.
Why can't we see your portrait?
Because you're not an option.
I know, but we don't get to see Azami's, and we run off with her in one route.
Kind of.
Well, we do run off with her.
Yeah. The thing is again, I still complain to my friend. I'm still disappointed that, canonically for the story, based on that subtle cue of when you see portraits, those are basically your dateable or more romantic options.
Azami's not romantic.
Azami is not a romantic option.
It's a friendship runoff.
Even though,
they were roommates!
Yeah. Either that, or it was as close as basically they could get as to going, here's this sort of what would be considered a same-sex attraction, because otherwise the censors wouldn't be too fond of this game. Or people who go, hi, we're here for the propriety and safety of the children. You can't have the gay.
Because if you have the gay, it's a more mature subject.
Which is...
Right. I'm Seed Pie Birder.
Oh, welcome, Miss Birder. I hadn't expected a human.
Are you going to interview me anyway?
I do not see any need to test such a wonderful young lady's desire to work here, and I believe you will be much more capable than I at moving the boxes of coffee and tea about.
I'll be glad to. Also, there were options concerning if you end up with Azami and Blaster here at the same time, you get to choose the bike option thing. So there's a couple of different things.
That's the one I'm talking about. Like,
I was going to say, but if you do the Ryuta one, then that doesn't happen.
No. But yeah, if you do the Ryuta one, that one doesn't happen. And if you choose one option, that's going with the gang ending, and the other one is literally just going with the...
But
like, I'm not...
if you haven't basically romanced or unlocked her, then what happens if you choose the gang ending?
I don't know.
Anyway, after all, I'm a vitality girl.
Except the thing is we also might not do very well at that ending, roughly, because we haven't done the vitality thing.
Mm-hmm.
So there actually were requirements in order to get Azami's in best ending.
Exactly, and I'm like, so if you don't have them, what happens?
You lose.
All right.
I shall be relying on you for the summer, then, Miss Birder. It is perhaps a little sudden, but could you start tomorrow?
Of course.
I am glad. I shall be waiting for you here in my cage.
Huh.
Tomorrow, then, Miss Birder.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
In your cage. Yep, that's perfectly normal.
So that will be completely up to you to decide what you're going
Which
to
one
do.
to do,
Because you
okay.
haven't seen either one of those. So one part, though, you have completely seen all the way up to a
I
certain...
kind of want to see the girl gang one since it would lead to an ending and not have the ending because this has to be the other thing because this is a different thing. I don't know. Today's my first day working at Mr. Urushihara's cafe. I think I'll leave early to make a good impression.
You really can't say that name. That name messes with you every time. I love
I'd
it.
be like, words!
Good morning, Miss Birder.
Well, the longer a word is, the more chances there are to rearrange the letters, you know?
Oh, of course.
Good morning, sir!
I also feel like that is supposed to actually be a sort of nod of going, the name is deliberately long-winded and ridiculous. So it goes, you're an old person.
Mm-hmm.
Because old people, for reasons and stories, tend to have really long names.
Have the difficult old fogey names.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Let me start by showing you where everything is. Because you wouldn't just call him Kenza, for example, like just shorten his name,
Definitely
or
not.
Buro, because that would also be, rude.
Uh-huh.
That's it. I'm sure you'll be able to remember everything soon, so please ask if you can't find something.
You definitely don't call him Nori right out the gate.
I know.
He shows me around the cafe, explaining everything inside. The shop is small, and he keeps everything very tidy, so I'll be able to remember it all.
Well then, what do you think?
Unlike in a magical coffee cafe. Oh, it's very nice. I almost want to move in. It's definitely better than my cave.
Now it's far too plain for a young lady such as yourself. That cave sounds fine, I'm sure.
Actually, compared to my house...
Excuse me, unless you want to do
Oh,
this
no,
one.
that's fine, that's fine. I thought that was Ryuta.
Oh, it is. Excuse me. I saw the flyer at the station, and,
Ryuta!
But Birder, what are you doing here?
A friend of yours, Miss Birder?
Oh, yes, this is Ryuta.
Oh.
You came here for the job, too, Ryuta.
He's
Huh?
Mr. Urushihara sits back and is like, ooh, this just got dramatic.
Huh.
Yeah, I saw this toss at noon, so I thought I could fit it in after my other job. But if you've already got the position, then that's that.
Also, I'm like, I love that Ryuta, poor thing, is so disorganized that he comes on the day you need to start right as the shift starts to apply.
Yes. Except the thing is that we came a day early, according to the sign, remember? That's why he actually your lovely gentle bird actually goes, hey.
Right, you're early. And he's like, so this was the day to apply, but he asked if you would just start on the day instead, going if it's not too soon.
Exactly.
Okay,
so
you're right. I missed
Ryuta
that.
actually has it right. We were very eager.
Mr. Urashihara, could you use two people?
Sadly, my cage is too small to have that much work to do.
I should,
It is up to you.
do the job I was hired for.
Give the job
to Ryuta.
Yep. Because you haven't seen quite a bit of this end part, so it's sort of up to you. But
You
again,
know
you'd
what?
have to specifically do other things in order to get other endings.
Right.
You actually run into a chance of running into an ending if you go with the other one. Now, I don't know if that actually shortens, though, whatever your promise was. I don't know how this works. So.
I kind of want to go for a short ending right now to see if it happens or if it goes around it because of what the promise
But
thing
then
is.
that will be the end.
But it will be the end. And if it does, then I don't know. Maybe we can try one more option. We can see.
Because the thing is also, I'm still curious if, again, you play the true ending multiple times, and you just try to basically go for everybody's ending anyway to get those ends.
But if there's only 4 slates,
There's
then that's
5.
not everyone. Oh, it is 5?
There are 5.
Well, then there's not one for Azami as well.
Oh, there's not. So I don't know though.
Let's do the job we were hired for. I gotta find out.
All right, gotta find out. Let's find out.
Like we're at this place. At this point, we are just trying to find some content.
Pretty much.
I'm sorry, Ryuta, but I really want to do this.
Yeah, it's okay. Screw your mom. Don't worry about it, Border. I've got a couple more places to check, and that's purely sarcastic on my part. His story was a little sad.
And also, Birder does care about him more than it seems the other birds, for sure.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Perhaps some other time. I will be here if you are looking for something later on.
And I'm only working this job for the summer, because I don't want to do job and school, so you can have it then.
Right? I'll keep that in mind, sir. Have fun, Border.
Bye, Ryuta.
Runs away. Bye.
I gotta go
Flaps
flying
away.
somewhere else real fast. Almost opening time. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm not about to mess up after taking this job from Ryuta. I wonder who the first customer of my life will be.
Y'all get a new girl? A human?
A Bud Krieger. Oh, is it? Bud...
Budrigar or something?
Budrigar.
Budrigar, yeah.
A Budrigar steps into the door. The first customer of my life.
The door.
Bonk. Flies into the window on the door. Pep, pep. A young man who doesn't quite suit the atmosphere of the cafe, because it's refined and he's a country boy. I was hoping for somebody who'd raised a few more flags, who'd done more things in their life. Maybe a white peacock. Welcome! Would you like a bath or a meal?
I love the implication that actually larger birds do exist in this world. So peacocks exist. So again, I'm curious going, where are like the birds of prey?
Again, where are the birds of prey? If peacocks are there, where's your secretary bird?
Where's
your
ostrich? Your emu?
emus?
Your cassowaries?
Oh, your asshole cassowaries.
Yeah.
I am curious. Yes, absolutely. Or a meal.
Ha, a whole meal.
Or maybe you'd like Mr. Urashihara.
I'll take Kanzabaru. Hey, wait, just a minute now.
Yes! A perfect delayed reaction. You're so rude.
Oh, hello, Rabu. This is Rabu, Miss Birder. A regular customer. I'm something of an important figure here. I'm something of an important figure here. See this card? 206 stamps.
I love the card thing.
I almost got a perfect delayed reaction of going, I picked the last thing because I thought it would be something else, maybe?
Uh-huh. Or going, I picked it because it's familiar. Of course, I'd like to see the owner.
Right.
But then going, you didn't ask if I wanted to see him. You asked if I wanted to have him. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm actually not really sure what that line...
I think what it is the going, I'd like Mr. Kenzaburo. And then going, wait, what the fuck did I just say? I mean, what?
Wait.
And going, he, I threw you off. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
Amazing. Is he a cafe addict?
Hi, what was with that when I came in?
I've wanted to provoke that reaction of someone with a Kansai accent since I was a little girl. Maybe they pause with a certain sound because of the accent.
Ooh, maybe.
There's like a draw out on the last syllable or something.
Kizaburu! Yeah, or something like that.
I just... No, but like when you go, Mr. Kenzaburo, and then you...
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Rabu. Thanks to you, my dream has come true. I can die happy.
Y'all lost me on the roadside there. Well, that's just how it is. Birder, right? That seat there is my private property. Y'all remember that now. A new encounter in the little bird cage. And then you better put on your high-heeled kinky boots. Today is a good day.
Oh, dear.
Because it's the bird cage.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I shall make some coffee to celebrate. Please sit down, both of you.
And don't forget your toothbrush.
Hi. Your beak brush?
Well, I mean, just if it's the bird cage.
Yeah.
If they're mimicking humans, they might use a toothbrush to brush their beaks.
They might.
And so the three of us enjoyed an early afternoon pot of coffee. Wait, aren't I supposed to be working? Hang on. Hold tight.
I mean, part of
What
the
happened?
thing is about service.
I stayed out on the town for too long and it's late.
I think that's interesting because part of my brain wants to say that was actually kind of different.
I think going to the town afterwards is different, but I'm not sure. It's been a little while. There's been a lot of content.
Yeah, no. I've seen so much, my brain is like, I am full.
On my own, of course this may have happened or not. Riding the stormy waves of life alone is what we humans are all about.
Oh,
That's
Herman.
That's the gang members. What? Suddenly I'm surrounded by a bunch of unkempt pigeons. No, this is the same.
You got the same pigeon nations, don't you?
Don't ya?
Don't you?
I bet a rich girl like you gets a lot of pocket money from Danny, huh?
Because the capitalistic system also hurt you too, and I'm very sorry. Little girl, going off fancy school. Thinks she's so great.
Darn it! I can't tell them apart. I can pick Ryuta out of a crowd about 80% of the time. You're so bad at birds.
Yes.
But rock doves I've just met all look the same. Do you have some business with me? If not, go away.
Ah, that's not nice.
Show us some cash first.
Cash.
They puff up their chests, threateningly rather than amorously. Dumb punks? Picking on girls in the park is a good way to get ostracized for life. I'll boot you. Yeah, I don't know that word. What? What's ostrich? What? Ostrich? I'm not going to turn into an ostrich. They're angry now. My hunter-gatherer instincts can feel a fight coming. 3 pigeons on my own. Looks down at your feet. Can I win this? Huh?
I still want to
Wait,
know.
I heard about a movie called The Birds once. I don't know if I can. Slam! Thud!
Slam
I
thud.
yell. Huh?
What?
The work of a moment. Some birdie flits forward, and in the blink of an eye, the doves are knocked to the ground, twittering in surprise.
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
Looming-
Bambi somewhere. Oh no.
Looming majestically, beautifully, hotly over the fallen doves is... Azami?
That was close, Birder. Are you sure you should be out this late?
What the who are you? Me?
Me?
Well, I'm a passing takoyaki lady.
You're so weak that a passing takoyaki lady can pick your ass.
Takoyaki, don't screw with us.
They're stubborn. Here they come. Hiya!
We're not gonna take this from a finch and a human.
I know, but they are a finch. That's not a sparrow.
I know, but it said sparrow in the other one. They're a finch.
I was like, that's a fucking finch.
It's a typo.
Is it like... No, the thing also that I'm wondering
Or
is
is it
like...
a synonym
is
in
it-
Japan?
Or is it like similar in a family? Like they're like... But
Maybe
I'm like,
they're
that
related?
is... As far
Yeah.
as I know, a sparrow really isn't like a finch. They have similar characteristics, but they're... Like, you really want to be very
So
particular
it's
about the horse.
occurring to me now that I'm just glancing around, there's a lot of cracks in the various different buildings that are nearby, just showing wear and tear.
Oh.
And I think that's interesting. Like even across like the purple on the top of this one and down below the green and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like all of them are cracked up that are nearby.
Yeah.
Kinda love it.
That's wild.
Take dust.
Yeah! Ha! Kick you in the face.
Not done yet, huh? I'll teach you chicks a lesson. Sparrow kick.
So cool. Your sparrow kick is super cool, Azami.
Don't relax just yet. This is where the real fight starts.
Azami, fluttering magnificently under the glow of the neon lights, and me, gleefully punching the daylights out of the pumpkins.
Punctions.
Fighting back to back. Now that's trust. I adore her.
Adore her. So,
Adore.
according to a couple of things, they actually are different.
Okay.
They are similar. So, sparrows are a particular family, and finches are a particular family. They're similar, but the thing is they are actually different.
I thought they were.
They are distinctive, and I'm like,
Today's the local summer festival.
time to go with a birdie.
And it's nighttime. But it's probably just early morning. I think I'll go with somebody. Invite.
Oh dear.
Invite.
Whomst.
Okay. So, not Shuu. Hiroaki, not Oko-san. You know what? Yuya.
Nagaki,
Nagi.
Sakuya, or Ryota.
Okay, I've
Who
seen
have you-
Ryota, Sakuya, and Nagaki. And... Yuya I did too. So, Kazuaki's the teacher. I definitely haven't seen Shuu. Solid.
All right, well, hopefully he will actually go with you.
Well, if
because
he
I
says
don't know.
no, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm like, the thing is
Oh, God. There he is.
What do you want?
You met me at the festival already. Shouldn't it be clear?
That is...
Wah! It's the doctor! Ah!
My
You're so
God.
annoying.
Is that all?
I am going home.
Sorry, I just hadn't thought you'd actually come.
I am with the game this time. I didn't think he would show up.
Me neither. But I didn't have anything better to do, so I decided that even if it was a 0.05% chance, it was still worth trying. And the only reason I tried was I had nothing better to do.
You invited me based on a chance like that? Fascinating. I think I want to try studying primate ethology next. That aside, what did you want?
I wanted to go to the festival with you.
A festival? Forgive me, but I don't ascribe to idle superstition.
Do you ascribe to food and games? I think 99.95% of the people there will just be there for fun, not religion.
Because the thing is a lot of these festivals are about basically for a religious or at least spiritual purpose.
A spiritual purpose.
Yeah.
Strongly and or a background, but a lot of people aren't as connected to it. It's just conceptual.
Well, yeah, because you're all like, party!
Well,
Fuck yeah!
And also just culturally, it hasn't been passed down as strongly as I understand.
Or it's also that thing, too, that it's not as aggressive in the way that it is in the United States. You kind of go to these things, you honor the experiences you have because you have such a more diverse and larger, basically, things are the way they are. You don't really go, this has to be the Christian thing that we do for the Christian purpose, for the Christian... Yeah, like...
Yeah, no, it's less of that.
Yeah, it's not nearly as aggressive. Very well. I shall accompany you.
I mean, I keep getting told not to go out at night alone, so, you know.
In exchange for your left arm, of course.
My left arm?
Oh, well, that pose problems to your active and youthful high school lifestyle. I shall accept a lock of your hair instead, then.
Okay. Yup, he's a pervert. Yippee. That's really funny, though. Oh god, you even get to watch the fireworks with him.
You do.
Oh my god. Alright, here we go.
You do. Fireworks. How marvelous.
I am fascinated with how much I'm seeing in this one. You mean, even you like fireworks, sir?
Naturally. Such potential. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
I'm not sure I want to know what he's thinking about at all. Yep, but that's fine.
I enjoyed myself tonight. Thank you, Miss Seed Pie.
And so he left, a satisfied expression on his face, and a lock of my hair with him. I'm a little worried that he was trying to study me, but I'm glad he had fun. Optimistic as always. Sometimes, Berter, you remind me a tiny bit of our protag in Noctigal.
Time sure flies when I'm in here. See you around, Kizzlebaroo. Hey, Berter.
Rabu, finally heading home after staying in the cafe for much of the day, gestures to me on his way out the door.
Here, this is your tip.
It's the magical candy from the pocket of an old lady from Osaka. So young men from Osaka can do it too.
It's a cultural thing, it sounds like. See you all around. Hey, everybody, see ya. I was gonna be good day to you, Rabu.
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 It's really cute.
Even though I know, the Japanese don't really have rolling R's. Like, I think that actually is more of a characteristic of, again, like, lower classes. You have the rolling experience. I think it is time to close up. Would you care for something, Berter? It won't be as good after sitting overnight.
Is there any Tanjiro left?
Of course. Here you are. Actual fucking food!
Yay, we get to eat a food.
From the wizard.
From the wizard with the gun. I'm still
I
like,
stole
whoa,
the
defeating
wizard
the
with the
pigeons,
gun.
just woo. Tanjiro from a fancy cup is the best. By the way, Mr. Urashihara?
Yes?
Mr. Rabu comes here every day, right?
At night. I mean, he does, yes.
I wonder what he does. Is he a night security guard or something?
A chauffeur, apparently. He is generally out all night.
Which is sometimes why he's sleeping in his seat.
Yes.
Instead of eating.
He likes to come here to relax before work.
Budgerigar who works at night?
There are those among us parrots who prefer the night. The moon is so wonderfully calming on clear nights. Rabu is renowned for being a very careful and reliable driver, actually, now that I think about it.
Here I took him for the type to go wild behind the wheel. Haven't I met another careful driver recently? I think I smell a plot. One more week until the end of August. I'm actually watching the calendar this time. I guess my summer job is over. I'll miss this place.
Okay, thank you for everything, Miss Berter. It has been a pleasure.
Likewise. Thank you for everything, Mr. Urashihara.
See, the thing
And
is
all the food.
So the thing is, it's been a pleasure, because you can't go, it has been a pleasure. That doesn't work, so it has to literally be, it has. So, because you've mentioned before, you've been kind of confused about that particular
Some
contraction.
contractions, yeah.
And I'm
some
like,
versions of it I get a tough time with.
yeah, which is totally fine. I just think it's interesting kind of to watch more and more of that sort of like casual slang that I've used basically for years. Just sort of pop up. It's been great.
Right.
Mr. Urashihara.
Urashihara? I think I'll be back here sometime as a customer. I think. Maybe.
Y'all retiring early?
I gotta go back to school.
Ms. Berner is a student, and so must return to her studies with the turning of the leaves.
I haven't even finished half my summer homework.
Die.
That little face, I love it. I just love it.
Doing the last half in 1 week? I reckon you'll do just fine. Gonna feel real lonely around here without you, buddy. At least Kenzaburo isn't going anywhere.
It's true.
Naturally not.
Rabu sips from his cup. I think after working here for a month, I can safely say that he accounts for the majority of the cafe's business. Everybody who comes here probably thinks of it as an oasis in the city, an island of soothing parakeet in a sea of urban life. It's kind of a pity that so few people come in.
Now, this is weird,
Uh-huh.
because the reason why I said this seems strange is that you don't see the scene where we invited Azami to come to the shop.
Oh, yeah.
Why is Azami showing up?
Right, because we didn't invite her. Huh.
Like, I was actually waiting to see if she would pop up. And I'm going, this is in my
Different.
opinion, this is an error.
Or something.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome! Because, yeah, why is she here?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, we didn't invite her this round at all, so you came doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, this really doesn't.
Azami! You came.
I can't exactly refuse an invitation from my sweet little protege. Now, can I?
I don't think we did invite her at all.
We did not. No,
yeah,
I know
that's a different
positive-
scene, right?
Mm-hmm. Like, I think it's actually after the birds or whatever, like with the punk pigeons, or like it's
Yeah.
the scene that actually was taken over by going to the summer festival. Like, there is another scene that they just cut out.
Huh.
And I'm kind of wondering if that was a decision they just kind of made, going, well, we don't want you to fail the final thing. And I'm like,
Huh.
if people can save the game, then they should just be able to go back. You've already taught them that's how you're supposed to
I
do
don't know,
it.
though. That's wild. When did I become your protege? Okay, then. Yay! Have a seat, please.
Please.
I adore you.
Azami, is that you?
Uh-huh.
A gasp.
Her expression suddenly hardens and the music changes. Feels like the cafe is going to burst. Feels like one of those scenes where the retired cop finally faces down the mob boss just before the bullets start flying. Do you know each other?
You might say that. You disappear one day and then turn up sipping tea in a place like this? Left us all behind, have you?
Azami,
How do you think I felt all these past 6 months?
Which is a long time in a bird's life.
it's true.
She looks ready to fly at him any moment. Mazami? I don't know what's happening between you two, but Mr. Rabu is a nice man now. He drives cars and gives out candy. Please, forgive him.
Stay out of this, kid. It doesn't concern you.
What happened? Mr. Rabu, I've never seen her this mad. What did you do?
Since when are you calling yourself Rabu?
Ooh.
Hey, wait.
Blaster. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Ba-da-da.
I remember your sexy, rapturous eyes back then. He used to be a living legend, kid. The leader of the toughest bikers around. He's now the house husband, and I hate him for it. Back then, there wasn't a bird on the night roads who didn't know the name Hosokawa Blaster.
Blaster. I also want him to have a portrait.
Hosokawa.
Yes.
Kawa. Carve it in your souls. When we stand together, ain't nobody gonna hold us back.
I was young then. Every one of us Hell's Birdies would have followed you to the ends of the earth.
So does Hell's Birdies.
I know. The thing also, I was young 6 months ago.
I mean,
and
if
we
you count
all
the sexual maturity in 1 year, 6 months is a long time. You were
hell
quite
yeah.
young.
Very young.
And we all knew we would have gotten there without a single traffic violation.
Since when do biker gangs obey traffic laws?
You don't get it, kid. You're still a rookie. You can ride with the law.
When you ride on the inside.
You were pretty famous for your strong ideals, riding with a soul as wild as any other gang, but never breaking the law. You were my hero. But a hero doesn't run away. And you did! As soon as I confessed to you, you were gone! I told you I loved you, and you fucked off! Asshole!
Done with the gang tales. On to the love story. I need popcorn immediately. Nom, 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 nom.
Zami, I can tell I've hurt you. I'm sorry, but I...
Tension crackles in the air. Only Mr. Urashihara remains exactly as he was when it all started, slowly polishing glasses like a gangsta behind the counter.
Oh, like a bartender, actually.
Sorry, like a bartender. Like a bartender that's seen absolutely everything.
Yep.
So Mr. Rabu used to lead a biker gang, and his real fake name is Hosokawa Blaster. The entire situation seems extremely out of place here, in this cute little diner. Wait, haven't I seen the name Blaster somewhere before?
Will you listen to me, Azami? It's
A little late for that! 6 months of tea and cake and you look like Mr. Fava Bean!
Mr. Fava Bean.
Oh my god. This? It fits so well. I'm just like,
I don't like fat men! All my love for you burned up long ago!
Azami subjects Mr. Fava Bean, which I'm also being insulting, to a harrowing tirade over his new physique. At this rate, Mr. Fava Bean won't be able to get a word in edgewise. Has she really stopped loving Mr. Fava Bean? Which he wasn't before? Should I bring up
Martial arts with the scooter.
Zami's
You have not
martial
seen the
arts
scooter.
Or the scooter? The scooter was the one I chose last time.
Yeah,
actually.
you have seen the scooter.
So I haven't seen that martial
haven't
arts.
seen
I need
that
to do the martial
martial
arts one.
I mixed them
Azami's
together.
a badass. I'm gonna try and change the subject. Azami, I don't think you've forgotten Mr. Fava Bean.
What's all this, Burner?
I think you think about him all the time, even now.
What are you talking about, kid?
You practice your elegant kicking technique every day, right? You've been preparing a special move for your reunion with him, right? To kick him in the head? Oh God.
Kicks?
You're right. I have!
Oh my God, you
Grit
provoke
your
her.
teeth, Mr. Fava Bean! You'll regret dumping me until the day you die!
You can't dump someone you're not involved with. Oh God. Whump! Thud! And so the oasis of soothing parakeetitude was transformed into a scene of avian fury, the wrath of God falling to earth in the guise of a sparrow's legs. Whoa. I'll decimate my summer homework with the force of a raging ball! Next up is the individual research project. Yeah.
That's new.
I definitely haven't seen this, and apparently neither of you.
So the thing is that I'm confused because I don't know when we should pause because I don't know how long this lasts.
It's all right. I think we could get through this scene because it's usually pretty clear because it's really clear when they cut to a new thing.
Yes.
So let's go ahead. It's probably after this.
Individual research project.
I want to research something that will only take one day, but I don't really have any ideas. Anyway, I'll take a stroll around town and see if I can't find an interesting topic. Huh? Oh, this is new. Standing in front of a used bike shop.
No. I remember this now. Never
Okay.
mind. Okay, it took me a hot minute, but excuse me.
Standing in front of a used bike shop is Azami?
Oh, it's you. Kids like you should head home and get some sleep already.
Azami? Were you crying?
What are you talking about? Don't make fun of me!
Sorry, but as your protege?
Protege?
Protege? I really am worried about you.
Making my half-grown protege worried. I must be losing my edge.
When I look around, her trademark pink scooter is nowhere to be seen. Must have yeeted it. And she came out to the used bike shop, which means she's shopping. No way. Did you sell your bike? If you're having second thoughts, I'll take it back for you.
It's fine. This is my way of ending things. And now that it's over, I'll look to the future. That is the way of the sparrow.
The way of the sparrow.
Finch, you're not a fucking...
Right.
It's fine.
You can be a finch and follow the way of the sparrow. That sounds pretty cool.
Goodbye, Mr. Fava Bean. It's time for me to move on.
Huh. Who? Is that him? Is that Blaster? Come on. I think it's Blaster.
Alright. Hey, are you there? Hold on a second. Unless it's the punks.
Oh, it's no
yeah.
punks.
Okay,
sorry.
yeah, okay. I was like, it took me a second. I was like, is this
Okay.
the punk part?
Huh.
You were the guy that picked the fight my cute followers. Huh.
Huh. Get him, bro.
I get him!
It's a gang of the bad birdies from before, with one more, apparently.
One more.
Or at least one missing and one replacement.
So you brought your friends. Chicks like you should be at home washing their beaks and getting ready for bed!
Don't look down on us. We brought our best fighters to pay you back. You better be ready. Pep!
These doves! strong.
Ganging up on her isn't fair, you Punctians. Azami, I'll help too. I mean, I was involved in the last fight, so the Punctians come at us one after another. In an instant, the nighttime city transforms into a violent battlefield. Azami lays the smackdown with her magnificent sparrow kick. Damn, she's hot. I pulverize everything with my fists of fury. We're at a huge disadvantage, but Azami and I pull through and live to see dawn.
I always thought you were something special, but you've gotten pretty strong.
No, I still have a long ways to go.
No, you're already a true sparrow.
I'm a sparrow? What do you mean, Azami? I'm 100% human.
You know, nobody's born a sparrow. You overcome obstacles, suffer hardships, but still always move forward. That's what makes some birdie a sparrow. Your kindness, your strength, your way of life, everything about you screams sparrow. From this day forth, hold your head high and call yourself a sparrow. Can I say that enough?
I think so. Allow sparrow. Azami, I am a sparrow. Sparrow birder seed pie, and no Punctian is a match for me.
I feel it in my bones. I can trust you. If we're together, there's nothing we can't do! I'll be counting on you, kid.
Yeah. Azami and I formed a new all-girl delinquent gang. Only our souls run wild. Our wild birds embodied that noble spirit as we drove through the night, never once breaking any traffic laws. On what? You sold the scooter. And so we became legends of the midnight roads. And what happens with the
What
new
happens?
route? Okay.
What?
Now what?
Now
You
what?
cannot fail. So what's different?
Did we miss, like, the other parts of the story?
I mean, does it have something different after the credits? And then
I
it becomes
thought it was going to railroad you into basically a story.
whatever route the route was, because everyone says you can't possibly fail.
And also they give you no instructions, no directions, at least for the one that I could find.
I looked at a couple. To be a true, we've already got that one.
Yeah, we know that.
How is that different with a special fulfill a promise?
What?
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 I am confusion.
Hang on. What is going on?
What's different?
Yeah, because I'm like, oh,
That's
there's
a lot of pictures left, friend.
you know, there's 8. But that's the thing. I'm like, what are we supposed to do?
I don't know. Archive something new? Is there anything new there?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's okay. So you still have to keep playing. So you have to find shit.
I don't.
It's because of every single thing that you learn from your character. I bet you that puts a thing now into the drawer. So hang on. So we'll go through this really quick with everybody real fast. I don't know how to find.
I think we should do this in the next one because there's like so many of them and we're over time.
We are over time, so we're gonna.
But like, yeah, we looked at a couple of different things online and all like different places and different reports. And they all said you fulfill a promise and it takes you to the real story and you can't possibly fail.
And you get the real ending, unless like I'm
So-
going. What are you supposed to do then
Is
to
that
get the real ending?
The real ending? All right, so we'll probably do one more episode of this, just going back to not choosing the summer job, and see if we get another one of those weird flashbacks.
I think I'm gonna go spoil it for myself and
find
I
out
will go
how the
figure
hell to
out-
do it.
Yeah, because I don't know how to do this. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. So excuse me. But thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. We hope to
Yes!
see you in the next one. I'm excited to wrap this up, and we're gonna figure this out. Damn it! So if you'd like to join us for the next round, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes.
Because we want to see you here, and we want to finish this together. Let's do
Yes.
it. All right. And also please feel free to go check out our Ko-fi and our Patreon. We have some links in the description down below. And I have been Scandal.
I am confusion. I mean, I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you. Bye!